All right, WJRG. We are Connecticut's #1 gospel internet radio station on a beautiful Tuesday evening, and we are live in the studio with Sports Talk on WJRG Television Network, and also we are live in the studio. I'm Dr. Jerry Green, along with Big Don from Big Don Production. What's up, my brother?
Everything's good.
Everything is good. All right. Kendall Tyson, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's happening? Every moment moves. Everything is good.
Every moment move. We have the legend, Bruce Austin. What's up, Bruce?
Everything's beautiful, brother. Everything's beautiful.
Pastor Walter Teague, what's up? How you doing? God bless.
God bless you, sir. How are you?
We are blessed, man. Good to have you guys on the show. And Bishop, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing what I can
You got to
do.
call the conference line, bro.
I got you.
Okay, there you go. All right, but we hear you anyway. So we're gonna get started. I got to get brother Larry on, because Larry's having a hard time getting in. So we're gonna get Larry up there. But we gotta congratulate Bruce, you guys. The Yankees, they're one win away. Not the Yankees, the Dodgers. They're one win away from winning the World Series. So Bruce, go ahead. I'll start with you. I'm getting. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, them Dodgers tough, man. I knew, it would be a problem for the Yankees, especially if Judge wasn't hitting. So now they one win away, and Ohtani, he's not even raising no sand. It's the rest of them.
Wow.
Freddie Freeman and the boys.
Okay.
So it's Yankees still got a shot though. They got 1 foot in the door, so they got to win tonight. If else is all over,
they got 1 foot out the door.
one foot in, 1 foot out, and one foot on the banana.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Kendall. On the Yankees.
You
had the Yankees.
I am a Yankee fan, and they need to win 4. And to answer a question, is Aaron Judge one of the biggest choking superstars in the history of baseball?
Yes, he is.
According to the statistics, let them speak for itself. He's still, the MVP. He's just not showing up.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Hey, somebody got something on in the background, in the backdrop, in the background. I want everything turned off.
All the way off. So
Okay. All right. That's cool. Walter Teague, Pastor, what you think about the Yankees and the Dodgers? I think you and Kendall had the Yankees, right? Or somebody had the Yankees.
No.
You had the Dodgers. I'm sorry. Don't get me.
Yeah.
You got the
Yankees.
All right, go ahead, Pastor.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Judge is leaving, too many men on base. Freddie Freeman's having another career World Series, showing. And like Bruce said, Ohtani's not even doing anything.
Wow.
And they throw the guy out at the plate. That's a big run right there. They're doing all the little things.
All right, go ahead, Bishop. What you think about the Dodgers and the Yankees and Judge? Is he's the worst superstar? Is he the worst choker in sports history, or what? What's going on with this guy, man?
John Stock's
Honestly speaking, I probably watched a couple of innings, and that was about it for me. A couple of other things I had going on, as you already know, but here it is. I said it before the series started. The Dodgers are going to beat both New York teams, and they're doing it. So hey, what are you going to do?
Okay. I mean, but when you guys thought it was going to be a series, I mean, the Yankees, these are the Yankees, man. We're not talking about, I know the Dodgers beat the Mets and all that. These are the Yankees, man. I mean, come on. I mean, if they get swept, how bad would that look, Bishop, for the Yankees to get swept, though?
To me, it wouldn't look that bad. I mean, let's go back over history. How many times has an American League team swept a National League team? This is just the reverse. You go, and I mean, I'm of course, I'm a Met fan, but let's go back over the series. I mean, going back, you've had the Yankees do it to a couple of teams. The Orioles nearly got it done when they won their pennant. Boston fought a little bit, but the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, the better team is actually they're outplaying them without their superstar. I mean, he's contributing from what I see from the highlights, but the truth of the matter is, Yankees, like the Mets, seem to have gone to sleep. It's like somebody pulled the sheets up on them and said, "Now take a nap."
I think it'd be terrible if they get swept.
I do too.
With John Carlos and all that lineup they got, man. You kidding me?
Juan Soto.
Right.
Soto. Oh my God. And then Judge. Man, I think it'd be horrible if they get swept.
Okay, I'm going out on a limb. The Yankees in 7.
You going on a real limb. You going on a real limb, Kendall.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have took that saw out there with him.
Yeah, right? So you can say the Yankees gonna win 4 straight? I can't see it.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I mean, to me, that will be embarrassing for the Yankees to get swept. I gotta say that.
Well, he done turned it all the way around. Be embarrassed for the Dodgers if they lose now.
Oh, that'll be worse.
Yeah, Kendall done turned the whole thing around.
Yeah, Donald. If the Dodgers lose, that'd be bigger choke than Aaron Judge. They up 3-0 and lose 4 in a row. Oh, man.
Wow.
Wow.
Use that one then. All right.
I can see everybody.
Okay, guy. I'll bring you in.
Ooh.
You got to humble with it. I think, try that mic over there, Kendall.
Hey, Larry, what's going on, man?
Hey, Chief.
It ain't all about the Chiefs, Larry. You can just say,
Yeah, yeah. Some people are just extra. Some people are just extra, Pastor King.
Hey, Bishop.
Yes,
What
sir.
happened? What happened? Ravens
Hey.
went down. Minnesota went down.
There you go.
Well, listen, I'm gonna put it to you like we'll talk about it in a minute once Jerry gets to the
Rams
question.
looking good.
Yeah, they only beat them by 2, and that last play of the game, I won't say they would have pulled it out, but still, I'm
They're
not gonna
talking
blame
Jalen
one
Daniels
play.
gonna get rookie year and
They had
MVP.
4 whole quarters. They had 3 whole quarters to get it together, and the offense just seemed to have gone to sleep. They're relying on the defense to keep them in the game.
Okay, it got even worse, man. When my man did it.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I think it's definitely the conference line, Jerry.
It's
Yeah.
the conference line for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a little brother.
this is the conference line.
You may have to take it out completely.
Okay, hold up.
Because, when you guys was talking in the background before you came on, I can hear you crystal clear. It was no problem at all until you went live. Because then
Okay,
you got both of the frequencies.
And they're
Right.
clashing.
okay. Well, this issue that I got to deal with, and it just started real bad again. Should like I got a text from Bob McCormick too. All right, so let's talk a little basketball. It's definitely so everything
Football
is turned
season, baby.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
My volume all the way off. Yeah, that's all.
Whew. It's getting worse. Oh, there you go.
You guys still with me, right?
Yeah, but it stopped now for a second.
There
Okay,
you go.
testing. All right, like I said, this is real bad tonight, man. For some reason,
Let's take the conference line out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, let's talk basketball. LeBron James, Bishops, he had like 11 points last night, but the other night he scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, triple-double. Are you impressed with LeBron? Did you get a chance to watch LeBron at all this year?
I've seen a little bit of LeBron. Of course, I had to see the initial game with him and Bronny, just to watch a few minutes of that. But LeBron James is LeBron James. What can't you say about him? Whether people think he's the GOAT or not, at age 39, 40, whatever he is, he's still getting it done. And that by itself is impressive. I mean, you're almost. He ain't leading the league, but I could put it to you like this: he's in the top 5 for sure.
Everybody clear but him.
For sure.
Pastor T, what about LeBron James to you?
Yeah, he's still doing what he do.
You're not impressed though?
Yes, he's still doing what he do. You're definitely impressed. But the at his age to still be where he is. I'm more impressed with Anthony Davis. But yeah, LeBron James at his age,
MVP so far.
at his age,
Okay.
I'm more impressed with LeBron getting 16 points in the fourth quarter.
Yes. Talk about that.
I'm more impressed with that than him playing the full game, doing what he do. But for him at his age to lead with 16 points in the fourth quarter, that's huge for his age.
It's huge. He's the closer. He's like you bringing him in. He's the closer. Like y'all hold it in there, keep us close, and then he come in and close it out, man.
It seemed like it's backwards. It seemed like LeBron should start it out and Anthony Davis should finish it. But it seemed like Anthony Davis doing his thing, but LeBron does take it over. Last night was his worst game. That was due.
But
it's early, man. What's that? Fourth game of the year?
Early.
Yeah.
This is too
79
early.
more to go.
Especially you only got the two of those guys playing really good right now. That's AD and LeBron James. The rest of the guys ain't really pitching in too much. Hashimura doing a little bit. Yeah. But what's going to happen? Is AD going to stay healthy? Let's ask ourselves the real question. Can he go the distance?
Yeah, but only thing we can look at is just their best start in so many years.
Hey, Don, he played 70-something games last year. AD played 70-something games last year. He only missed like 9 games all year last year.
That was his best year, right?
Yeah, he played good last
That's his most games he played in a long time.
And he's starting out strong now, man. I mean, he playing some ball. I tell you what.
Yeah, Charles Barkley said he looked like he's back with the Pelicans.
Austin Reeves was playing some great ball.
They need to get the rookie out there, man.
You're right.
Connect. Because the rest of them can't shoot.
I look at it.
But the Lakers start up very strong each game. They take the lead. They have the lead at halftime. They're not falling behind like they did last year.
Only last night.
And that's true, Larry.
Only
against the Suns, though, they were down by 28.
But I think Davis is playing outstanding, and LeBron shouldn't have to be the closer. He was never the closer.
That's right.
He's never the type of guy that takes over and get all the points in the fourth quarter. That's supposed to be a team effort. And I think if Davis holds his own and everybody contributes, when the going gets tough in the last 5 minutes, the Lakers could have took that one easy.
Well, I have a LeBron story. Saturday night, went out with a friend and his wife, my wife, Texas Roadhouse. His wife shows up in yellow shoes and a jeans and a yellow Laker jersey, number 23. So I asked her. Her name is Marcia. So Marcia, what makes LeBron James the best player of all time? And she said, because he's an all-around player. So they're winning, and LeBron James is closing some of the games, which means he's doing what he needs to do in order to win, even to justify the fact that he's got a son on his team. So I just think that he has a high basketball IQ and doing what he's got to do to win.
So let me ask you guys, what does this say about JJ Redick right now? Coaching great. What do you say, Kendall? What does it say about JJ Redick right now?
Well, we can justify him being the coach of the Lakers because that's a winning score, so see what happens.
What do you say, Pastor T? What do you say about JJ Redick right now? Pastor T up there no more? Hey, Pastor T, can you hear us?
Yes, I can't hardly hear you, Don.
I was saying, what do you say about JJ Redick right now?
He's doing good. Obviously, he knows the game. And the good thing about it, Don, he ain't getting in the way. You know what I mean? He's not getting in the way. He knows the game. He know he got one of the greatest players of all time on his team. And the thing about it is he's staying out the way, but he's making moves when he has to. So I think he's doing a good job.
What do you think, Larry? What are your thoughts on JJ Redick?
I think he got everybody motivated and everybody participating. But my thing is, he needs to use his bench more. He got some good players on that bench that he could use, and because they're going to need them during the season, and it's best to get them out there as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? Don't depend on your starters that long, because these guys need a repetition because late in the season, they're going to need those young bodies.
Amen.
What are your thoughts, Bishop? Can you hear me, Bishop?
I can hardly hear you. The feedback is.
I can barely hear you, Donald.
Now repeat your questions.
Yeah, I can hear you. 'Cause
All right, repeat your question, Don. I'm sorry.
I was asking Bishop. What are your thoughts on JJ Redick as a coach now, Bishop? You got it?
JJ Redick, just watching him, like I said, for a couple of games, I don't think he's a bad coach. I really can't get a read on him. Not this early anyway. So, I mean, I kind of think he has decent knowledge. So I think he could pull something like Tyronn Lue pulled minus the championship, but I think he'll be in contention.
What are your thoughts, Bruce?
But you know what, Don? This is why I say he's good. Like he started off telling them he wanted them to take more 3-pointers. Then he realized they can't shoot, so he kind of took that back. That's what make him a good coach. He didn't say just do it anyway.
What are your thoughts, Bruce?
I think what JJ Redick's doing is keep that ball moving a little more than it was moving before, and made Anthony Davis the focal point of the offense. You know what I mean? That's why LeBron has so much energy in the fourth quarter, because JJ Redick took a lot of the load off of him. You know what I mean? If you notice now, Austin Reeves doing a lot of bringing that ball down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So before it was all LeBron, and by the fourth quarter he was burned out. But that's the difference you see why LeBron is able to do what he do in the fourth quarter, because the other part of the folks taking care of the game like they should have been doing. You know what I mean? They still got to get D. Russell into it, though. He's still not helping them as much as he should.
All right, we got Bob on the line too. Bob, how you doing, man? You on the line?
Yeah, I'm right here. Gary, how are you guys tonight doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, we're doing good.
I got a lot of sports to get to. I'm going to start off with Olympic gold medalist that Hampton made as Alexis Holmes. We'll speak tomorrow night at Southern Connecticut State University Lyman Center at 7 o'clock. I understand tickets are still available. Regular seating $20, kids under 14 are $5. You guys forgot to mention this. No team has ever come from a 3-0 deficit in the World Series. This game short tonight in New York. A Connecticut native. And UConn alum will be the starting pitcher for the Dodgers. Now, get this Aaron Judge. I know you guys were talking about him being a one of the 12 in the series. First week is after 8 o'clock tonight. Well, Salvador Perez is the second Minnesota. Let me from that day award to charitable and humanitarian efforts. Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani have been voted Player of the Year for the annual Players' Choice Award. Where Ryan Hopkins won the Marvin and Miller Award. The Dodgers are ongoing Fernando Valenzuela with a great catch. 30-year-old series who died last week at the age of 63. Comprehensive future leading men also passed away at age 80. He played 16 seasons in the big league with 4 different teams. Also, we go on sadly to report in the college basketball world. As far as basketball coach, they have a lot of games. Out of the age of 43 at the top of Taylor Hendricks will miss the rest of the season after fracturing his fibula. The Suns' Kevin Durant becomes the 8th NBA player, 29,000 career points. He joins an elite list of players like Jabbar, Malone, Bryant, George, Lewinsky, and Chamberlain. 4 games on tap tonight in the NBA. The Nuggets and Nets are among them. WNBA Suns are 2 seasons. The same with the Indiana Fever's Christy Sides. She has a 20 and 20 record. On the ice side of the NHL locally, the Flyers Bruins, Rangers Capitals, some Islanders. On the football injuries, some good news today for the Texans. Wide receiver Stephon Diggs is out for the season. He tore his ACL. Asking the Vikings Christian Gathershot. Ravens linebacker Roquan Smith fined for using a hip-hop tackle on the Chris win. Broncos Josh Reynolds was shot in Denver last week. He's still okay. In college, Colorado is bowl back. When UConn wins this week, they'll be bowls down 2 here. Also won UNH and Southern Law. And tomorrow, Jerry will mark the 50th anniversary of the only performance fight known as the Rumble in the Jungle.
Hey, Bob. I thought the Boston Red Sox came back from 3-0.
They did. If Dave Roberts does not want to talk about that. But that was not in the World Series. That was in the American League Championship game in 04.
04. Yep.
That was against the Yankees, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that was the difference. Yeah.
I'll tell you the next thing. Yankees, I really think it's pitching and hitting like that.
No.
Freddie Freeman.
Yeah,
Freddie Freeman is the last 5 to 6 games.
it's that Judge got a cramp in his shoulders.
The best game was Friday night when Freeman hit that
Yeah.
I think we'll turn this series around for the Dodgers.
Yeah, but I told y'all before that Judge is Mr. Nate. No. Good year don't mean money to flop in the World Series. You know what I mean? That's it. Everything he did in the regular season don't mean nothing now. No, I think he said he's ready to get out of there tomorrow if they lose. I think me and you were the only one that said Dodgers in 6. And then I said Dodgers in 4.
Ooh.
Hey, don't forget it's getting close to Halloween, so the witches might be on their brooms tomorrow.
Which will be the all-time record.
I have a question on getting off the subject, throw out that right path. Today I heard that the FIBA coach was let go.
Yep.
Yeah, but check this out.
And I want to know, was it right?
Yeah, but what they're gonna do is
Hire the coach from Iowa.
they're gonna hire the coach from Connecticut.
You think so?
White.
Okay.
There's no coincidence that they fired Stephanie White right after they let the FIBA coach go.
Okay.
And they're gonna put her right in there. They will talk about Iowa coach, but I don't think she want to take it. Stephanie White ready for that job.
Okay.
What's your thought on that, Kevin?
I think they're going. I'm going to go with the Iowa coach because Caitlin Clark made it to 2 finals. She quit. She traveled with the team. And Caitlin Clark is hanging out with Tyler Halliburton. They're double dating, she and her boyfriend, he and his girlfriend. I think the WNBA missed by not even having Caitlin Clark in the Olympics. Thank God they came home with the gold, but she made first team All NBA point guard. Stephanie White would be a great choice for her. That would be great. I would be great. You know me, I'm thinking green, I'm thinking money. So I'm thinking maybe they bring the Iowa coach in there and, we get the fan base. I'm not sure. But we'll see what happens.
What are your thoughts on that, Pastor T?
No comment.
What are your thoughts on that, Bishop?
Well, I mean, if she's ready, bring her in. Personally, well, I'm not sure what the reason for her being fired to begin with, but she did what she could do. Yeah, well,
I'm not running the right off for Caitlin Clark's talent.
And so, you know what I'm saying to that, Bruce?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to that?
They got Boston with the Rookie of the Year last year.
Yeah.
And Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but she only had 1 year to work with him, and they get rid of him.
Here's what I'm saying to that.
I mean,
first year with Caitlin.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say that. First year with these rookies, and you're going to throw them out? What are you, some kind of nuts? I mean, Witherspoon could have done something with Angel Reese to give her another year. But I don't know.
Yeah, but Kendall said something that make a lot of sense too. Caitlin Clark might want to go with her college coach. You know what I mean? But the way I look at it, the college coach couldn't get her over the hump. She got it to 2 championships, but she lost both of them. You know what I mean? So they might be looking at she got it that far, so she might be a good fit for Caitlin Clark,
Henry gave us an interesting one here that I want to pick out. Which duel are you guys picking to have the best season this year? You got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, Bronson, Karl Anthony Towns, Luka Doncic, Kyrie, Shane Gilgeous-Alexander, what's his name?
Chet Holmgren.
Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, Joker and Jamal Murray, Fox and DeMar DeRozan, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williams, Joel Embiid and Paul George, Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. I think Kawhi Leonard and James Harden we can cross off.
Yeah, Kawhi's not going to play.
You're leaving 2 Brooklyn's off the page.
Who's that?
For Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell and other guard.
Yeah, he left them off.
They raised some sand together.
Right now Cleveland is 4-0 and Boston 4-0.
Well, you got to go with De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis over DeMar DeRozan. No, it got De'Aaron Fox and DeMar DeRozan, but you got to go with Sabonis. You got to go with Sabonis. I'm thinking we got to look at Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown because we're looking at this Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas situation in which a championship team won a championship and the person who was not the star became the MVP, that and Joe Dumars. Isaiah Thomas came back next year with a vengeance. Looks like Jason Tatum's on that sort of mission too. To reestablish himself as the Boston Celtic. And Jaylen Brown is super talented. So I just think it's not a contest. It will be. You guys can, debate on this one. And I'm not a Boston Celtic fan, but I just think that we got to look at Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, defending champs, and the superstar did not get the MVP. You got to also look at Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Devin Booker is the only player to start every game in the Olympics. We know what he's capable of doing. So, I mean, what can we say? And how can we say Dallas without even saying Clay, who's showing himself out? He's doing his thing in Dallas, So we got a whole bunch of them. But I'm going to go with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Who you going with, Bruce?
I like all of them. I like that Winston Garland and Donovan Mitchell with Cleveland, man.
Okay.
They're playing great together. Both of them healthy.
Okay.
You know, that's why they undefeated. And they got the pro. You know, they got Allen playing center. He playing good.
Oh yeah, he's back. He's back this year. He's back this year.
Yeah, they look great, man.
I'm gonna step out on this one because I'm still out to lunch. I mean, again, it's this early thing, man. I need to get 30 games into the season, and I can make a better determination.
I heard you're in there. I can't hear the studio though. Can you hear me?
Out early. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker started breaking out early. So you guys already out there running.
And
They got a point guard, Don.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
Didn't he drop 50 one night?
I'm hearing what
I think he
you're
did
saying,
something like that.
The thing that I'm looking at is, wow.
Okay. Oh yeah. Pablo Banchero. Yeah. He's been good since he's been in the league.
Yeah, Banchero's good.
He is justifying the fact that he was a #1 overall pick. He is getting it in, man. That kid is serious, man.
What do you think, Larry? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Trying to figure out who's gonna be the best duo.
It's gonna be. You gotta go with the Celtics. Jaylen Brown. They are like they perfecting what they already had. Their big man is out right now. They perfected the team with what they have, and when he come back, it's gonna be that much more powerful. You know, they just perfected it just in case he's not around there for championship time. And I think they can beat him.
What do you say, Pastor T?
Yeah, I'm with them. I think Boston because now that Tatum won a title, you know, last year we seen that he was doing whatever he had to do. He was rebounding, he was doing assists. Now I think he's going to establish himself as, you know, top 5 player in the league, and I think it's them. But I think the close second would be the Phoenix Suns. They got a point guard now, so Booker don't have to play point. They're a sleeper team, but they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Jerry, you ready to come out again? Well, I'm going to throw another one of my things out there because I was looking at something today. As far as quarterbacks that's not doing great that had a bigger prediction. What's the name for the Jets?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers stink, man.
He's a joke.
You know what, John?
You know, so what happened?
How could we even hold on, Don? How could we be talking about any other quarterback besides the boy from Washington who threw it 67.6 yards to win the game?
Hold it, we ain't going there. So we talking about losers, right?
Yeah, but how could we be talking about anything
Well, I
else?
was throwing a couple more losers in there.
We came out. I told everybody that Aaron Rodgers was all washed up, and you guys want to argue me now. Now you don't want to talk about it.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
I said you washed up from the beginning, but nobody want to talk about it. Now you want to talk about it. You know. All right. But I saw that. I'm sure everybody saw that. You know, Hail Mary, and that's just what it was too. A Hail Mary.
Exactly.
But it traveled.
But now, hey, did you notice? I don't know if you noticed from Sports Center. Did you see the defender for Chicago?
Yeah, we seen him.
I'm like this. He better get fined heavy on that one. Because had he been paying attention, that man would not have been open.
Yeah. He actually got in the play and made the tip, so at least could jump high. But they had to compensate for him because
the problem is you can jump as high as you want.
Someone on him.
But Kendall, everybody knows.
But they weren't in position.
But Washington's
supposed to be. Yes, exactly. The best team won because Chicago should have never been in that position. So the best team actually won. They should have won before Chicago scored. So it was justifiable.
40 yards. Sat back, had the sense to be going to his left. He's right-handed. He ran to his right. He went to his left, set, at the 35-yard line, and that bad boy travels 67.6 yards into the air. Back in the day, the guy that had the strongest arm when we were growing up was Jeff George, and then everybody had one. Dante Culpepper had one, and Randall Cunningham could throw it, but 70 yards in the air to win the game. Rookie. Come on, man.
But the only reason he won the game is because they was out of
Yeah,
position.
rookie.
The only reason they won the game is because they were out of position. Everybody was trying to play hero ball. They all jumped for the ball instead of bodying up. Even the coach said they're supposed to be a body on body. There should have been someone standing right beside Noah Brown in the end zone. They all jumped for the ball. Ball came right down Noah Brown's arms. Nobody back there with him. I played defensive back. I played safety. You knock the ball down. They all tried to tip it.
That's
You
right.
knock the ball down.
That's right.
The only guy that didn't jump, the ball landed in his hand.
Hey.
Yep.
Right in his hand. You should have seen Donald. I almost jumped through the roof. I said, "Oh my God!"
Well, a young blood wins the Heisman Trophy, got his team in first place, and throws it 67.6 yards in the air to win the game. What are we talking about? I mean, I don't care if they're in position, out of position. They're professional players. Yeah, he was taunting, but this young blood is letting us know he's in the league, man. He's literally looking like the best quarterback in the league. But, Pat Mahomes, man.
I guess you ain't watching Detroit then, bro. I guess you're not watching.
But they're still 7-0.
You're not watching golf then.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
He just put up 52 points.
Yeah.
Who won MVP? Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
It don't matter. He said a three-peat this year.
Yeah, but
None of
we
that
talking
other
about,
stuff matters.
we talking about MVP.
Tree.
Who's playing the best?
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
Who played the best?
No, he's not.
Detroit.
No, he's not.
You undefeated. You the best.
But you ain't playing the best. You got the most wins, but Detroit's playing the best.
None of that matters to Pat Mahomes.
I tell you what, if Detroit played Kansas City right now, they blow them out.
Don't believe that.
I believe it.
Don't believe that.
I believe it. I'm telling you. Detroit got the best offense in the football.
Yeah, well, my point is the Los Angeles Rams beat the Vikings, and I want to hear what Bishop got to say. First of all, everybody.
Why you don't want to hear what I got to say?
Get the smoke out the way.
All right. Are you finished? All right,
Not only that, our team is going to have to talk to him about that. 'Cause that's his team.
Okay.
That's my team.
Offense has become suspect. I'm not going to hold the defense accountable. I'm not going to blame the refs because one play did not make that game. Minnesota, after the second quarter, sort of kind of went to sleep. You can't go to the red zone and only score field goals. Okay, this is not Pop Warner. This is not high school football. This is professional football. KOC has got to learn how to call better plays in the red zone. Because Minnesota should have been in that red zone, should have been in the end zone on 3 straight occasions. They sputtered. Then in that last play with the face mask, what are you going to do? Had you done your job earlier, you would have won the game. End of story.
Is that the OJ's playing in the background?
Hey, because he won one game. Hold on. Because because the 49ers finally won a game and he's talking, we whooped y'all's tail. That's all that counts with me.
The 49ers in a minute. Pastor T, what you got to say about that game?
Come on. Thank you, Donald. I think my Rams are playing. They're young, even though they ain't going nowhere. I like the team, man. They're hungry. You know, they got both of their wide receivers back. They've been playing without both of their wide receivers. The running back, Kyron Williams, has a touchdown in like 10 straight games. And Matthew Stafford is probably the most underrated superstar quarterback in the NFL.
All right.
I think it was a good game because I put my word out on Minnesota. I thought Minnesota would show a little something.
I did
the
too.
Rams had a good team, but the receivers came back and they showed out. They let you know that Minnesota's defense and what people think it is. That they
Secondary,
suspect now.
not defense. Secondary, Larry.
It's one group. It's one group. We got a hold of the defense.
You got a hold of the defense.
You know, Bruce,
well, actually, it's the quarterback.
Hey, Bruce, I'm a rhythm child, and I need to do this. Last night, me and my brother Bishop Ernie, we cried
Hey,
together.
we did not cry. I just turned the television. Hey, I just turned the television
Cried.
off. I just turned the TV off. That's all right. I want
But
you to
I was
have your
still with
fun
him.
now. Because when we
Hey,
bounce
Ernie.
back, I want to hear all this. I want to see. I wasn't
I
coming
didn't
after
jump off
none
the
of y'all this year, but
bandwagon,
now here
Ernie.
we go.
I'm
All
staying
right,
with
the
you,
gloves
man.
are off. All right.
Because Detroit didn't drive by yet.
The
I might jump on
gloves
the
are
Detroit.
off. The gloves are off.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we giving that side now. We giving that side. You got back you now.
It's sad.
No, but I'm still in Kansas City.
No,
I'm just talking about the NFC.
That's not the train. That is not the train. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change that one just for you.
What about Jameis Winston though?
No, Kansas
Jameis
City's
Winston
gonna
came there with
repeat.
Cleveland Browns, man, threw for over 300 yards.
Now,
We're gonna talk about Kansas City with
Choo-choo!
I mean, talk about an easy victory. They played around and still won that game.
Yes, he did.
What's your thoughts on that game?
My thoughts is like this. Okay, every day the Chiefs get a little bit better. People are getting healthy. They picking up somebody from here. That's what they need. And they was gonna get the receiver for the Rams, but they didn't get much. But believe this, it's gonna be a three-peat. There's no stopping.
I'm with you.
all right.
Unless they play Detroit.
Yeah, they're gonna three-peat. Detroit and Washington.
Yeah.
Detroit.
Detroit. You can't
Big
deny
game
him.
this week, though, Jerry. Detroit plays Green Bay. That's a big game this week.
That's right. That's
What's
right.
his name is hurt though. Love is hurt.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he got hurt again. Yeah. I won the pool this week too, just cause we ain't gonna get to it. 13-3.
Wow.
Hey, just so you know,
And mine, the one the Jets lost and they should not have lost, and Baltimore lost. I was like, what?
Yes, I bet on Baltimore.
I'd have been 15-1.
Baltimore. Oh my God. What do you say about Baltimore? I mean, that was a shot.
That was a shot.
I know.
Yep.
He won't be there next game.
Right, Aaron Rodgers is the suspect. He already done messed up his.
And Don, and he getting everything he want, and he still stink.
Yeah.
They got the court, they got the wide receiver, got the coach fired, everything he want, and they still stink.
Yeah, well, he the kicker, obviously. That's what Jerry tried to tell us. but like you said, though, it shouldn't have came to that because Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be having this great season.
I agree.
You get me in the red zone, get me over the hump. Don't just get me to the red zone and leave me there. I understand the kicker stinks, but let's face it, Aaron Rodgers ain't doing his job either.
No.
He
If
sure
you
is.
depending on a field goal kicker to win the game, you're in trouble.
They didn't get Aaron Rodgers to rely on the kicker.
Mm-mm. No. Aaron Rodgers is just a good quarterback now. He's not a superstar anymore. He's
No,
just a
not
good
at all.
quarterback. He's just a good quarterback.
Those days are done. Which they're not able. Listen, that sounds well and good, but it didn't happen.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
They're still not winning. That's what we're saying.
If he was doing
That's
it
right.
You can blame it however you want.
with all the tools that he got.
But he knew that play was coming. Shanahan decided to run the ball. Started to pass the ball instead of run it.
That ain't what's going on. That ain't what's going on here. When Aaron Rodgers came to the Jets,
He should have brought him a kicker with him then, Gary, because he's still gonna get the blame.
That's right. That's right.
what they're saying is, we're not saying that they don't depend on the kicker. They're saying what Aaron Rodgers
Brings to the table.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
He was supposed to be the difference.
That's all they're saying. They're not saying that the kicker's off the hook. He's supposed to do a job. We all understand.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
When everything that Aaron Rodgers demanded, it shouldn't come down to the kicker.
The kicker should be
That's
kicking
all they're
for
saying.
one, not
They're
three.
not letting the kick off the hook.
He should be kicking for one.
Right. But he's Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be the difference. They had a Super Bowl defense. All they needed was a quarterback. And now they got the quarterback, and they ain't gonna even sniff the playoffs.
Yeah. Yep.
And offense. It's not a defense in the NFL that don't give up points.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Who had the best defense over the years? Chicago, they said, right? How many Super Bowl defense went
Put it this
zero
way,
the
they
whole
lost
game?
to the Patriots, and we know the Patriots stink. So what does that say about the Jets?
We don't look too good in the
Hey, come here.
The whole point is the Jets stink.
What's up?
They let the Patriots beat them.
I'm on.
Yeah.
What
That's sad. That's sad.
What if it's like a morale situation? Because when we start thinking about the greatest quarterbacks that's played, let's just even talk about Pat Mahomes or Tom Brady. They got this. When you see them on the sideline, they got that little rah attitude. Like, come on, they hype everyone up. Aaron Rodgers doesn't seem to have that demeanor. Aaron Rodgers seems to have that I'm great demeanor. If someone messes up, he seems to embarrass his coach. It's just something that seems. I'm not sure. But what if it's just that? He got one Super Bowl, but sometimes you have players that can get, players to play for them. Think about the NFL when the Los Angeles Rams were the greatest team on turf, and Tom Brady was in his first Super Bowl, and they made the announcement, everyone coming out. Do you remember that? Before it was one person coming out. All of a sudden, the whole team came out, and Tom Brady came on running out first. He's always running first. So is Pat Mahomes. They're always in front of everything. So it's almost like they're leading. Actually, like you, Pastor, and like you, Bishop, they're shepherds. Shepherds lead from the front. You know what I mean?
Not from
Sheep
the back.
herders lead from the back. They're
That's right.
taskmasters. And I think
That's
that
right.
Aaron Rodgers might be more of a taskmaster. I got everything around me, but you go do this. Pat Mahomes, like, I got everything around you. I'm going to do whatever I can to get the ball to you. He has that whole different mentality.
You know what? Go ahead. Please.
Oh, he was blaming everyone. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
That's what I was saying from the beginning. It could be.
That's exactly right, Kendall. Kendall.
Bruce, what you're saying is he's collapsed. The team is collapsing on him. Is that what you're saying?
You know what, Kendall?
What?
When he was in Green Bay, he got McCarthy fired because he said he wanted to run, more creative plays. He liked the Rams offense. So you know that their head coach came from the Rams. So did the Vikings head coach. So did Cincinnati's head coach. They all came from under the Rams. They were their coordinators. Then he had confrontation with LaFleur. He wanted to call the plays. So LaFleur didn't know what he was doing. Now he's gone in Green Bay, still excelling. So it ain't. My mother used to say, "Everybody can't be wrong." Aaron Rodgers is the problem.
And it seemed like the Jets are worse since they fired their coach.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It seemed like they
and
fired
like Pat Mahomes, like you said, Kendall,
But you know
Pat
what?
Mahomes
I
got
agree.
8 straight interceptions in 8 games. He said, "I got to play better." The defense is carrying Kansas City right now.
Yeah.
It took Aaron Rodgers, I think, the last game, it took them to have a real bad game before he finally felt like he was forced to say that I got to play better.
Yep.
That's not good. He should have came right on and said, "This one on me. Don't mind the rest of the guys. This one definitely on me." You know what I mean? That might have woke
Aaron Rodgers is not going to say that though.
No, he not.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers is going to find everybody. He plays the blame game. He did it in Green Bay. He's doing it now. You know? So basically,
He thinks he's the smartest person in the room.
and you know why? I mean, he had a couple of lucky plays, a couple of receivers and running backs that caught the ball, and Aaron Rodgers thought he's the stuff. You the stuff, all right, but it's the wrong stuff, my friend.
Hey, you guys, I got a guy here on the line. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Here we
We
go.
saw.
All right, should we pray? Should we pray for him now? Has he destroyed his TV or what?
Yeah, all right. They can hear you. See, the other day, this guy was talking drunk to me than Bishop ever did. You know, about the 49ers. He said that the Cowboys were going to beat us. So I have to call him today. I got your glass in here. Everybody here listening, you want to talk now?
I'm with you, Hugh. If we ain't going for that, I got you.
But see, that's just it. Me and Bruce was getting into it. He was eating me up, Bruce. He deserved this phone call. It's I couldn't give it to him. He was like, 70 is nothing. The Cowboys were just going to stop us. You know, it was two. He made, but actually, you guys made us look like superstars out there. I never seen Purdy look so good. You know, he could only do this against the Cowboys. He's scrambling everything, man. He was playing some ball. That's all right. He got the job done. Well, you want to talk about that? What did Dak do? Did Dak get the job done?
Dak played the first half. He played the first half.
I thought they were going to bring in Cooper Rush.
But what was that press out? He was scared too? He's a high-paid man, Dak Prescott. I expect more out of him. The Cowboys were supposed to win, according to you.
Wow, that's interesting.
Not because can't say they should have gave him the money because that's the going rate. If
Somebody else gave it to him.
yeah, but if that's the case, no quarterback in the NFL is up for 2 or 3 that would be making that money, and there's only 2 Super Bowls. So if you're not gonna give it to Dak, you can't give it to nobody. If their name not Mahomes. Yeah, but what he proved to me was before he got there, the Cowboys was going 8-8. There had been 3 straight years where Dak helped in 12-4. You know what I mean? Before they went to 17 games. So that's great. That's great ball there. Run up for MVP last year. You know, what I don't get is nobody talking about that sorry defense that the Cowboys got. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you need both of them. When you look at Super Bowl winners, they got the Super Bowl defense team that took most of them teams.
I didn't say nothing about the Jets. You got it.
Wow.
Well, Hugh, I'm gonna have to hang up, man, because you're doing too much crying. You know, I'm gonna let you talk about the Cowboys soon. That's enough crying. We got to get off the phone now, man. We don't want to hear all that crying about the Cowboys. You guys got beat, and that was it. You got beat by the best. That's it.
I tried, brother, to hand me some tissues. I tried.
And just for the record, I have not been talking junk to you, but now that you put it out there, here I go.
You beat Dallas. We're gonna win some more. But anyway, I'm tired of hearing you cry. I'll talk with you later.
You need a seat.
Hey, well, here it is in a nutshell. Since he said I talk more junk than Bishop, it's on now. Starting Friday, it's on like popcorn. Now the gloves are off. There are no more gloves. All right, it's on now. It's on now. Bob and weave, stick and move.
Well, I'm gonna beat both of y'all. The Minnesota
and you deserve to talk.
Yeah. Give us a quick rundown on the picks. Man, what play?
All right, let me pull them up real quick. Go ahead, go to the next subject. Give me a minute.
And I didn't put the picks in again because I'm just gonna go with Kansas City against the whole. Well, you know, I'm going with Kansas City. I'm staying on that bandwagon.
We need to know.
Hey!
We know Kansas City gonna win, but we need these.
What bus you on now?
I'm on the Kansas City bus. Listen. Ho. I was on the Kansas City bus in the AFC. I was on the Minnesota bandwagon.
Oh, Lord.
The Minnesota bandwagon in the NFC. No, wait a minute. Listen. If that Detroit bus, I would jump on that Detroit bus, but right now I'm hanging with my brother Urban.
That's all right.
Because you know I'm the bandwagon jumper, brother. But in the AFC, I'm staying with Kansas City. Right now, like I said, last night, me and my brother cried together. That's it, okay?
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's quite all right. You know why? Because the next time you get back on, you'll be buying a ticket this time. You had a free ride the last time. But listen, here we go.
I got gas money, man. I got you, brother.
You want this week's picks, right? Here we go. All right. You got Houston playing the Jets. Okay. I mean, if you want to go around the table, go around the table.
You want to see what we did.
All right, let me go back. Let me go back. Week 8. I need week 8. Week 8. Here we go. Come on, baby. Where you at? Week 8. I think Walt, I think you might be leading week 8.
Yeah, 13-3. I did.
You got the Rams, of course.
Week 8. That's we keep giving me week 9. I want week 8. There we go. All right, here we go. Iceman had 13. Bruce, WJRG Sports at 12. Larry at 11. Don at 10. And Henry at 8. And I can't believe I didn't put my picks in. What is wrong with me?
You didn't put your pick in.
Now,
because you had Baltimore. I'm sure everyone had Baltimore.
Everybody had Baltimore.
How about Jameis Winston? That's got to be a story.
That's right. I said that before. 300
some
yards.
Listen, everybody picked the Chargers. Everybody picked Washington. Everybody picked Kansas City. Everybody picked the Broncos, and everybody picked the Steelers. And only one person, I wonder who that was, that took Dallas. Henry.
That's gotta be. It had to be Bruce.
No, that was Henry. Even
it was Henry.
When winning that game.
Henry.
Everybody, Henry is the only one who picked the Cowboys.
No, he's just saying moving on up.
That's all right. Well, now are you? If he's there, JRG Sports is who?
That's me, I believe. Right?
Okay, then Bruce, I don't have you in here, man. Who? Iceman?
Nah,
Iceman is who?
Yeah, that's me. That's Bruce.
That's Bruce. That's Bruce.
You might not have you in there, Jeff. You put you up.
Yeah, I don't have you in. I don't have you because I should have another WJRG. You're not in. You may not hit the submit button on purpose. All right. Well, listen. Make sure you put the points in and then hit the submit button. That way we can find how bad you've been doing. Oh,
Donald's running away with the overall.
Yeah, Donald's getting away. Yeah, I've had a couple of weeks where I wasn't in. I was right up under him. All of a sudden, I done fell behind him.
Well, I knew not to pick the Vikings this week.
Well,
Me too. Me too.
I got that right.
Well, you did. You're right. You didn't pick the Vikings.
Really? I was the only one to pick the Rams.
Big Don, you didn't pick anybody. You missed that game.
Huh? How did I get in? I picked everything but
I picked the Vikings.
Well,
I didn't
picked
know.
the Vikings.
I didn't know Tua was going to be back.
I didn't either. What's on which app?
It didn't help.
I know I picked the Cardinals anyway, but I would have picked Miami if I knew Tua was there.
Yeah, I picked Miami, believe it or not, but not on this one.
I thought I came in on something else before.
Is it ours?
No, this should be right.
It should be run your pool.
Run your pool, yeah.
Run your pool.
Sports supposed to be Bruce, and this supposed to be you when I was looking at his names.
Okay. All right, so that's me. How did I do? I got my picture there.
Yeah.
I think it's close to the mic.
You had 9 according to the leaderboard. Oh, I don't know how many.
I think your phone.
Is that your phone picking that up?
It could be. No, I got my volume on.
But it's still transmitting.
Okay.
Results.
Wow.
I got 9, you said, right? I got 9 right?
Number split.
I thought it said 8-8.
For me? 8-8? For me? Okay. I got 8 wrong. Wow.
Well, that's a 50% shot right there.
No, wow. For football.
That's straight down the line.
That's about right for you.
I don't want to jump on the camera with you, but listen. But what about the Baltimore Ravens? I mean, the last week that was the number 1 team basically in football, besides Kansas City. And you guys still going to the Ravens now? They lost to the Browns Sunday. What's up, Larry, with the Baltimore Ravens before we go?
Ravens might have trouble because the Steelers looking pretty good. And in Cincinnati, I know they fell off the wagon, but they got a chance to get the Ravens too. So the Ravens don't look that good so much anymore. Not now.
Browns, how did the Browns do? I mean, was it a fluke game or?
Browns ain't got no quarterback. Browns ain't got a quarterback.
Well,
got a
Jameson's getting it done.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all something.
Jameson will give it to you and throw it away too.
Yeah. He didn't have no interceptions in this game. The one that the man should have grabbed would end the game, but he dropped it.
Yep.
For Cleveland.
Yep.
It was right in his hands.
Game would have been over.
Could have won the game.
Yeah.
Hamilton, yeah.
But let me
Hamilton.
about Baltimore. If y'all watch that game, do you know that this last game that they played, the offensive coordinator called it the same way they did in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Where they had Derrick Henry on the side and then run him, what, 7 times the whole game?
Yep. 7 times, like 70.
Same way they got beat in their playoff game with Kansas City. They lost this week.
And,
all passing and no running.
And here's the thing: he had 7 carries,
They tried to
70
save
yards. Still averaged 10 yards a carry.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he
I actually saw it, but I didn't pay it as much mind. But yeah, I noticed that he wasn't getting the ball as much. But you know, brought it to my attention.
Do you think sometimes the coaches just get in each other's head, like not calling anybody out? But what was the guy, Mike Martz, back in the day, Los Angeles, or Shanahan?
Absolutely.
They're labeled as this genius. So now they start playing a game, and then they go outside of what works. They just start experimenting. Right. They outsmart themselves.
They do outsmart themselves.
But see, I'm looking at all this money that they gambling with now, and I just stuff that don't seem right.
You're right.
I would agree.
I mean, the coaches can't be that bad. If you can run a man for over 200 yards 3 weeks in a row, why would you only give him the ball 7 times?
Right. Why wouldn't you give it to Marshawn Lynch on the 1 yard line for the Super Bowl?
I still ask that question to this day.
Because he would have been the MVP. He would have been the MVP for the Super Bowl, and they didn't want him in Disneyland.
Mm-hmm. Well,
listen, listen, man. Well, you know, there's some. Sure would have. Sometimes I watch. Hey, listen, seem like it. I'm just calling it like I said. You got Marshawn Lynch. You got beast mode. Even when Philadelphia gets down to the 1 yard line, they got this thing called a tush push. You know what I mean? Do you get that? Listen, even the Chicago Bears back in the day had the refrigerator. I mean, once you get down to the 1, 2, 3 yard line, there's certain plays that they're saying you can't stop us. This man wasn't stopped all year long.
How many times, 1 out of 100, how many times will Malcolm Butler make that same play? That was just the once in a lifetime play.
But Jerry, they practiced the play. The defensive play. But
Jerry,
they practiced it.
Jerry,
they practiced it.
Listen.
Bill Belichick told him they was going to run that play.
Hear me out. We're on the radio. Okay. We'll be on television. Hold me to this because I'm going to find it for you. I have it at home, but I'm going to see if it's on my phone. He knew the play was coming. He knew it. So if you ask me how many times it was going to happen, then the 100 out of 100 because he did exactly what he thought he was going to do. He's like, because sometimes when you're playing, and my boys are playing football at the time, sometimes players give you the body language like they're not going to get the ball. Marshawn Lynch came out of that huddle slouching. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you know, they come out and they get ready. You know what I mean? They're looking around, their eyes are moving, and all right, you're going to have to try to stop me at the 1. Marshawn Lynch came out. Malcolm Butler walked over. Russell Wilson didn't call it off. He tried to throw that little interception. Butler just got it.
Jerry, they actually practiced that play.
They practiced that play. Yeah.
Belichick looked across the field and knew they were going to run it.
He said they're going to do that play.
They said they're going to run that play. He knew it.
Pastor. He knew it.
Marshawn Lynch knew he wasn't in the play.
Yeah.
He knew he wasn't getting the ball.
Body language.
He walked out with the body language.
I don't believe none of that because there ain't nowhere in the world you can tell me where you got the beast mode and you got 2nd and 1 from the 1 yard line.
Right. That's
in practice. Say you're not gonna give it to him. I don't believe that.
Listen, they didn't.
They didn't.
Anything you can say,
but they didn't give it to him. That's crazy. You're supposed to give it to him.
worst play. It's the worst call in Super Bowl
Always the money.
history.
It's always the money,
It
Bruce.
was. I agree.
Always.
The worst call in
Always the
Super
money.
Bowl history.
I agree with that. There couldn't have been a more worse play. You
Worst
the
call in
best-
Super Bowl history.
for that year. You got the best running back in the game, and
From
the
there.
should have gotten
From the
that.
one. Yeah.
It's averaging 6.7. He's averaging 6-point-something yards a carry. He's only got to go 2 yards, and he'll probably take 2 tackles and maybe a linebacker with him over the goal line with no
He would have
time
jumped
left.
and put the ball over there.
When they called that pass and put it down there, Tom Brady thought the game was over. You look at him on the sideline, he's like, "Oh
He
man,
did. He did.
they're gonna give
He
the ball to
actually
beast
did.
mode."
He actually
Yeah, he
did.
thought it was over.
The biggest thing out of all of that was it was only second down.
Yep.
Yep.
If it was third down or something, I could say go for a trick play. You might not do it. But 2nd and 1 from the 1 yard with beast mode is no
Absolutely.
way.
Worst call in NFL history.
Run the whole play. Yeah. Yeah.
They do
Even
it
if they'd have
all.
ran Bruce, if they would have ran it 2 times and he stopped them, you would have said, "Oh well, I'm going with my best bet."
Yeah, and see,
Yeah.
Pete Carroll was a gambler anyway, so that's partly on him.
He should have been on a riverboat.
Yeah.
instead of football.
Hey,
Yeah,
if he was on a riverboat that day, he lost his shirt.
He was not up there gambling.
He lost.
But you know
his
what?
shirt.
If it would have worked like the Philly special,
Uh-huh.
he would have been a hero.
Yep.
If it would have
Yeah.
worked, he would have been a hero.
Doug Peterson threw that. Yeah.
People would have still called him stupid because there wasn't no reason
Listen,
to do that.
let me ask you a question. Hey, Pastor T,
Yes, sir.
why do they call that the Philly special when I know for a fact we ran that play probably on Thompson Street or maybe over on on Herbert
what?
Street
You know
and Hill.
what?
Listen, you know what that play was. You know what that play was. Hey, Jerry, listen, check this out. I'm gonna run to the Grand Prix, right? I'm gonna turn to the Riviera, throw it to the Le Mans. That's all it was. You know what I mean? Don't hit the Monte Carlo. He just bought that one.
But you know that Tom Brady missed it when they threw it to him. He couldn't get to it. Just a bad athlete.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it was a skill play.
I'll say this: Butler was in the right place at the right
He
time.
made the play. He bit. I tell you what, if Russell Wilson had pump fake and then threw the pass, he wouldn't have had it. He just threw the pass. If Russell Wilson would have backed up, pump fake, got him out of position, then dropped the pass on him.
But now,
Once they had the ball,
Yeah,
everybody on the defense saw that they didn't get a ball.
that's it.
that's it.
He didn't have to fade back to throw the pass.
Exactly.
He didn't have the center to throw the ball.
Yeah.
He threw it.
Yeah.
So it's no thing about what they did in practice. There's nowhere in the world they practice that. When you got 2nd and 1 on the 1 yard line with this mode, why would you waste time in practice? Practicing a play like that when you got this mode. I don't understand.
I'm not talking about Seattle didn't practice. The Patriots practiced that play.
Practice that.
What I'm saying is, if I'm the man on Seattle, if I'm the man on defense, and we in practice the Patriots, why would I even practice for the beast mode when
Bill
11 hours
Belichick was very detailed.
on the 1 yard line? Why wouldn't I give it the beast mode? Like somebody else said, if the third down or something, sure, we throw a trick play. But second, when he just had 1st and 5, and he ran it from the 5 yard to the 1 yard line, why would you throw a trick play?
Yeah, but you know what? You got to look also that Malcolm Butler could have also been playing the cornerback. He could have also been rushing the line, just so happened the ball showed up. You know what I mean? Because you got the beast mode.
Once the ball is hot, everybody on defense see that beast mode not getting the ball.
Right.
So all they got to do is cover the line for the pass.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's not like they hit beast mode and they know they didn't give them the ball. Everybody on defense knew that they wasn't giving them that ball because when Russell Wilson went back, why don't you think beast mode did it? So they got their defense set for a pass. Okay. They on the 1 yard line. How much room do you have? You know what I mean? That's almost throwing it like a Hail Mary in the crowd.
But you know what? You got
No, it wasn't a drop back pass, Bruce. It was a quick pass.
Right on.
He didn't drop. He wasn't in the shotgun. No, it was a quick pass.
What I'm saying is the man still got to get from under the center. Most of the time, once the man comes from under the center, he hand that ball right off to your running back. When he got from under the center, he had to move back at least 2 steps to pass that ball. Your defense was watching that. Once he pulled back from the center and they saw he wasn't giving that ball to the running back, it don't matter how quick the pass was. Once they saw he wasn't getting that ball, the defense was set. They're already on the 1 yard line. Everybody on the field is on the 1 yard line. Everybody. It ain't like they got 60 yards to go.
Well, here is, and Bruce, I hear what you're saying, but the problem here, you got to understand, in a bang play right there, right place, right time. Butler was in the right place at the right time. And I don't even think I'm saying this. Hold on. You got to look at and go back and watch the play on YouTube. I don't believe Butler even knew he had the ball. He just happened to be in the right space, and the ball was right in his breadbasket.
I understand, Ernie, what I'm saying. They didn't throw an out pass or a sideline pass out. It was right in the middle. I get that. The defense was right there. They could have caught it with their elbows.
Butler was right in the right place at the right time, and we can't deny it. But it was Butler. But it was Butler in the right place at the right time.
Once they didn't get that ball, everybody's back there. First of all, they're looking for the right. They're on the 1 yard line. Everybody got it back there like that. It's not like they threw it. They threw it right in the middle of the corner. Anybody could have caught it.
Anybody.
We go on and on tonight, but it's about 7:20. Great show. We're going to fix this echo. I'll be up here tomorrow. Doing some more work. We got to get the board, or I got some things I'm going to be working on. And right now, it's starting to get a little more feedback again. Kevin, close on the
Philly cheese mistake.
Okay. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, please forgive us for our technical difficulties. We are all a work in progress, but we love doing what we're doing, Lord, and we thank you for this sports show. In Jesus' name. Once again, we are a work in progress, and I know for a fact that you don't go to a hospital looking for healthy people, so don't go to church and come here looking for perfect people. We are, once again, for the third time, we're a work in progress, but we love being here. Heavenly Father, once again, I thank you for you joining us here on WJRG Sports Center, and we will be back. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Jerry, can I share this, Jerry? Can I share this, Jerry? Look, I'm reading this from you right here. Look on my phone. It says, the play isn't as bad as everyone says it is. Patriots just had incredible preparation prior and knew it was coming. Malcolm Butler jumped the route without hesitation. Just reading it off the phone. They knew it was coming. Good night. Good night.
Listen, I don't care who wrote that.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
I'm still in Sports Center. They saw it coming.
You know who wrote that?
It's right there. No. Bruce. It's a fact, bro. Malcolm Butler even said they practice it in the week ahead. I mean, what are you gonna say? He's a liar?
I'm not saying nothing about what they practice. I'm saying from Seattle. There's no what the Patriots practice. There's no reason why not to get that ball.
Right, on Seattle.
We understand that. Yeah, we understand that. That's why we said that's the worst play in history.
Only thing I'm saying is everything they practice don't go in the game with other teams.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly. If the guy's on the 1 yard line, because he had a chance to bring the ball in, but he got tackled.
Second down. Second and 1 from the 1 yard line.
Yep.
The run too. They know he's supposed to get the ball. They're gonna put the big guys in to try to stop him. So I mean, they call a timeout. They'll call a timeout and say, okay, we're gonna bring our biggest guys in. The biggest guys we got to try to stop him from getting to the end zone. So they practice on it.
There's nowhere in the world you can tell me that the Patriots knew they were gonna run that play.
Even the
I just told you. They said they practice it.
I'm not saying they didn't practice it. I'm saying in the actual game, there's nowhere in the world you can tell me that the Patriots.
Let me tell you something. So obviously, I know you play basketball, but you didn't play football. When you're making preparation in the week ahead, there's keys. There's keys that you read the guard. There's keys. Let me explain, Bruce. There's keys that you read. And when you see those keys, you know what's coming. I played defensive back. Actually, my son played for the Pee Wee League. When they was in a championship game, I was in the stands. And the guys in the stand, my son was number 45. They said they're going to run it in sweep because 45 is lined up on the end. They knew the play.
I understand that, Walk.
It's keys.
I agree with everything you said. Only thing I'm saying is, if I'm Seattle and I got
I know.
There's nowhere in the world you're going to tell me that the Patriots know what I'm going to run. Because the offense.
I just told you.
Just like the defense, I didn't play football, but I know enough about it. Just like the defense prepared for different schemes, they prepare different schemes. The offset the offense do the same thing. You know what I mean? So you could have disguised a play and still gave the ball to Beast Mode.
But he did.
I'm not saying that they didn't practice that in practice just in case they tried that play. I'm saying the actual play is nowhere in the world.
Have you ever seen it?
It still got to be perfection.
Exactly.
It still got to work. You can practice anything you want, but it
But
got to work.
obviously it did work.
It did work.
The whole point is it happened and the Patriots was ready. That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
You guys could
They knew the play was coming.
practice it, and when it happened, they was ready for it. That's what actually.
No, Bruce. But to your point, they didn't know they was going to run that play, but they practiced it just in case they saw the key and they said it's coming.
That's the only thing makes sense.
No, I want you. I'm
Let's
with you on
put
that.
them on that. The rest of them don't make no sense.
No,
Once
only thing I'm saying
they
is-
was ready for it when the Seattle came for it.
Let me ask you this: how they would have gave the ball to Beast Mode?
But it happened.
Seattle would have won.
That was all they needed. You didn't need it anymore. That was ready. You know, it's like somebody going in for a layup. You might think they're going to do a fadeaway.
Hey, what the
But then
man?
again, if you see them do a few layups, you're ready for it.
And what the man say? What the man say when that Hail Mary got through with Washington? Didn't that coach on the defending team say they?
That was a real Hail Mary, though. They got.
Let me finish.
And they didn't do it, Bruce.
The same thing.
Let me finish.
You can say what you want. That was nowhere near the same.
Didn't the man say they practiced that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy having to
No. Because
Well, you know what?
The man supposed to be all week, and it's still
Now,
failed.
No, but he said the man was supposed to be on Noah
I'm
Brown.
gonna say this.
He was
Hold on.
I'm talking about the defense. The defense.
Let me say this, Bruce. Hail Marys are always a 50-50, but on that play you're
No,
talking
they
about,
never.
they always
Never
they always I mean you
90-10.
I tell you what, I've seen for the ones I've seen, Aaron Rodgers has gotten away with it, Brett Favre has gotten away with it, Tom Brady has gotten away with it. Even Patrick Mahomes has gotten away with it, but your average quarterback does not get away with it. The ball usually gets knocked down. That's me.
You know, Roger Staubach got away with it on Minnesota when Drew
He
Pearson
got away
pushed
with it
off.
so many times.
I'm just like
We got to close this thing down. We're gonna be here all night.
Yeah.
I got the 10 o'clock.
I ain't got nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go. Yeah, watch this. Keep your eye on it. Starting this week. Okay, now, Pastor T, you pray for me, okay? Because now I'm gonna I just pray because the flesh has got to come out now. Keep your eyes on this week, okay? 21-7, and no, Kendall, you cannot get on the train. Not this week.
I got kicked off, man. I got gas money, Ernie, man.
I'm charging you Amtrak prices to get on the train. That's all I'm saying. And by the way, Larry, this week Kansas City will suffer their first loss. It'll be this week. Here comes
Who they play?
they're playing Tampa Bay.
Kansas City.
Oh, no, they ain't gonna lose to Tampa Bay.
Hey, Wolf, just go with me on this one.
Okay.
Just go with me on this one.
New York is staying home. They're not coming back. New York is gonna lose it.
All right, Bruce, call me up. I'll talk to you about it, man. Call me up, Bruce. I'll school you on it. Don't worry about it, man.
Good night.
Done in 4.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, pick it up Friday night. Everybody.
All right, we doing our picks Friday.
Beat Kansas City this week. Watch what I tell you.
You what?
No way, Bruce.
No way, Bruce.
The wide receivers are out.
Hey, Bruce, that's two of us. That's two of us on this bandwagon. It probably won't happen, but it's just nice to ride every now and then. I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Jared Goff is 2-0. Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Good night.
Good night.
Great show.
Good night. Good night.
Me
Yes,
after
sir.
the Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
Friday night, brother. Here we go.
See you
Okay.
Friday.